Alright, got a little update on the rake here. So it's done magnificent. Up until we got what we think happened as a stump got in between the teeth. We were loading some stuff out. Well, we know that's what happened. And they got that rod running across there, and there's no give side to side in the teeth. So it actually busted one. I think the stump just went in between the teeth, and they're not made for lateral pressure. They're built to pull. And I'll show you what happened. See if you can see the split. I'm gonna be careful with it because it's about to come apart. And you can see it's not broke all the way through on this side yet. So what I'm gonna do, I'm no welder fabricator, so there's probably a better way to do it, but this way I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna actually put me a good weld there, a little tack there, tack on the back side, and I'm gonna grind it all out, V-notch it out, so I can weld it good, and then I'll eventually cut my tack off and V-notch the top. And then I'll probably put a gusset or something in there. But anyways, so it couldn't take the pressure so far, but it's done great. It really has. I mean, I didn't know if this thing is going to hold up or not, but so far it's done really good. And if this doesn't work out, if we can't make this one hold up, if it's not heavy enough, we're going to have to get a bigger one. Because once you've had one, it's hard. I couldn't imagine going back to not having one, because we're root raking for some house pads right now with the excavator. Way better than you ever could with a bucket. And this is the only thing, we don't have the dozer there, so saving us from moving a piece of equipment around. So it's worth it, in my opinion. So I'm trying to get this thing fixed. I apologize for the hum of the welder and missing my face half of the video. The truth is, I'm just trying to get this rake fixed, and I thought I'd try to share it with you. And I should have panned the camera up a little bit, but you know how hindsight is. I didn't realize that was going to be a thing until I come back to edit the video. I also got my camera mounted on the welding cart and didn't think about the shake from the little bit of the welder, the welder running the fan and it running. So there's a little bit of shake in the video, and that's coming from the welding cart. That's where the camera's at. So I apologize for that too. The video is not perfect. I started not to even put it out, but figured maybe somebody'd like to see it anyway. I'm not a welder. Flat bar. This is what we're going to use. I just need a piece long enough to go over that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get my flat bar out of this. So these are old lawnmower blades. I'm sure this is going to be funny to some of you, but you know, this is real life. I don't have the flat bar here. I got these, and when I cut this off, it'll be flat bar. Then I'm gonna make a gusset with these. So. Okay, let's see. This is the plan. See how well it turns out. So I'm gonna cut that section. That's gonna be a cut. That's gonna be a cut. And line it with the teeth. And since there's already oil in it, it's gonna be minimal work for me. I'm gonna cut here with a chop saw. I'm just gonna do it all with a chop saw so it'll be nice and quick. I'm gonna cut there, and I'm gonna set that down on this piece here, and I can weld around that. I can weld both ends. Should be really strong. Shouldn't take me very long. So that's the plan. Okay, there it is. That's part of that saw blade. So that's where the hole was. I had to do a little bit with a torch. I couldn't get the angle I wanted with the chop saw. If I'd had more time, I'd have run down there and got my bandsaw, but I didn't. See how it fits now. Zoom you in just a little. See if we can make it fit. I don't know. It's the first time I've tried it. Not that way. Yeah, we can make that work. Definitely can make that work. So rather than grind all my weld out, I think what I'm gonna do is weld it at the top, take the hammer, and beat it around to the bottom, and it'll wind up being a lot stronger that way. We should be good now. Start bending it. So let's see. That's what it's really like to be working. It ain't always things going like you plan. So down the hammer now. Let me find my big hammer. That's getting a while ago. I'm not going to even work because like the more you beat the frame on the tips, you get what I'm saying to it. Alright, you want to get the hammer and beat it around. Oh lordy. Gracious out. lay pretty flat or no?
No, I mean, it's bouncing.
That's not too bad, really.
It's bouncing right now.
Ooh, let me move. I heard it flatten. Yeah, I hear it. I can hear it. If it's getting close, that's good enough. Oh, I seen it lay down then. If you get that other side, we'll be good. We can weld that thing. Got it?
Where that melted stuff?
Yeah, where that melted metal is, we didn't even clean it up.
You didn't?
Nope, we'll let the ground clean it up. It'll be all right.
How does the ground clean it?
When you pull it through the sand, it'll clean it up good. But there it is. It's back reattached. So we're fitting to go put it back to work, ain't we, Bubba?
On what?
Like I said, we're not welder fabricators, but when it's cleaned up, when the sand gets pulled across, it'll look good. We never ground anything on it, so. But it should be pretty strong. That is crazy.
I've never seen water pour out of a tree like this. I mean, we just saw this thing, and it is a water oak. I mean, so I guess that's the irony in it, but it's just pouring water. I mean, it's pouring it. Really, the camera doesn't do it justice. That stream on the right. That's a solid stream, and it's running. It's not just sitting there. That water is actually running out of that tree, and you can see the one on the left falling on the ground. I mean, yeah, there you go. You can see when me messing with it. I mean, it's actually flowing like it would fill a cup up in just a minute. But I've never personally seen water come out of a tree like that.
I ain't never seen water like that pour out of one.
Something we thought was kind of cool. Trying to miss the survey markers, and we're missing them so far, but at least these aren't somebody else's. I'm the one that paid for this survey, so it's not as bad as it is when you drop a limb on somebody else's marker. This is a new Pro Series, like a commercial grade Husqvarna. Man, I cannot believe the difference from this saw to like a homeowner's version. It's unreal.
No water. I don't see none there. No, it's still pouring though. That's crazy, man. So this is a lot we purchased, and we're making house lots on it. Supposedly it's already sold. Hadn't signed all the paperwork yet, but it's supposed to be. So we just raked this out. This is where one of the houses are going. So we raked it, and that's when we broke the rake. We just brought it back. And there's another house going here, and then there's another one going over there where Dusty's sawing now. We're just trying to get all these trees hauled out of here so we can rake up everything, and then we got to bring in some dirt, and we'll be done. Then they're going to go to building houses.
So I just got done getting this stump out of the hole. It's actually a monster. It don't look like it on camera. It really don't do it justice, but it's a big stump. And it was super heavy. I finally got it out where I could get the bottom exposed and was able to scrape a bunch of the dirt off of it. But I had to pinwheel it out. I couldn't pick it up. I had to keep, grabbing the side and kind of rotate it. You see all that dirt right there to come off the bottom of that stump. It was quite heavy.